What's up, folks? Welcome back to part 3 of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 for the PlayStation 2. Last time, did we fight Frieza? I think we fought first form Frieza. This time, we're just going to drop into whatever this is. Probably fighting final form Frieza. Because I'm pretty sure, regular Frieza beat Vegeta? And then Vegeta didn't fight him again until he shot him through the chest in his final form. I need to read the manga because, okay, I've read the manga because I own the manga. I mean, granted, some people own things, they don't, use them. Like, I have games like that. But I have read the manga. And it's weird because I always find people online so, was Frieza born in his final form because that's his true form? And then something said, I don't know if it was the Daizenshu? I don't know if it was that, or in the manga or the Japanese manga where it's oh, Frieza was actually born in the freaking, whatchamacallit, in his final form. I don't know. I'm confused. It really doesn't matter to me because I don't care. But it's just interesting to think about. He uses his other forms to restrain his power. Yeah. He doesn't fight, okay, I'm all over the place. Anyway, I like Vegeta's purple hair. I've said it every episode. I'm gonna keep saying it because I just like his purple hair. Some nice shading. In other words, in other news, it's July 20th, 2024. I am playing this. I had to change the renderer. I was actually a little worried. I thought the LP almost ended. All right, because I was playing this on. Well, I was playing this and I was using one renderer, and then I updated it, and the freaking... Don't you dare. Just back up, back. Oh, you suck. I'm gonna die again to this fool. I changed it back to DirectX 3D11 because when it switched to Vulcan or whatever, and then everything was running at half speed. So I don't know if it's it's probably my computer because my computer's trash. But that said, we're back. He dodged that? Okay. I don't know if he can do the thing where he ends up behind me when he's in a fallen state. In other news, the big news, which I might make a video about this, but I'm also weary because I don't want anything to happen. Not that I think anything will happen, but basically I've spent the last week. I need to use this. Hold on a second. Oh, he got me. He boomed me. Oh, that's funny, because it's a beef reference. I pressed X. So I think I told you I got the open source cartridge reader. And then I also... Okay, it's going to be circle. Then I got the... Oh, you suck. I have a DVD burner, DVD drive, external DVD drive. So basically, I spent the last, week and a half ripping all... Well, I ripped my PS2 games, obviously. Oh, wow, he took, all the health. Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's so cheap. Oh, why did we start with 0 health? Or 0 energy? Anyway, open source cartridge reader. I have ripped basically all of my SNES, Genesis, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, N64. Any other cartridge-based systems? I think that's it. And because of that, oh, we got some lag. We got lag city. Because of that, I have then downloaded EmuDeck. Put that on my Steam Deck. I have 200 plus games on my Steam Deck, and it's amazing. And what's interesting, oh, you suck, I dodged that. What's interesting is that, and I might make a video on my other channel about this. This is literally what happened the last time. And then he's gonna freaking do hyper mode again and kill me, and I'm gonna lose. But we shouldn't lose at this point. Oh, he can do a running key blast. That's cool. Anyway. Oh, don't bump the table. I have all my games on my Steam Deck. Well, I have about 40% of my physical games now on my Steam Deck, which is really cool because it's just on a micro SD card. And I'm loving that is, you know, what you can do. But it's something I'm kind of like wrestling with in the sense of, on the one hand, I'm all about physical media, right? I just bought a game. I actually just bought Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. I don't even like Metal Gear Solid, but because the trilogy's coming, or no, the HD collection's already out. Metal Gear Solid 3 remake is coming out, or remaster, and I kind of want it. And so now I'm like, and I just played Revengeance, and it was okay. I have to like play it again because like I played a bit of it, and it's just a weird parry system you have to get used to. Anyway, I was like, okay, maybe I want to get a Metal Gear Solid. I didn't like Metal Gear Solid 5, but that was like my first experience with Metal Gear Solid, so maybe I should play the originals. But anyway, GameStop had a freaking Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4 for $6.99. So I had to buy it because, like, why do they have PS3 games? That's why I go to GameStop now, because I'm like, oh, retro games are back. And they sell them at actually reasonable prices. I forget the reason why. But anyway, as someone who's into physical games, it's frustrating because I'm like, the Steam Deck is actually taking me away from that, in the sense that I'm turning my physical games into digital games, which seems kind of bass-ackwards. But from a preservation standpoint, it's dope because then I still have the physical media. And when I want to, I can boot up my systems. But now I don't feel like I have to keep a crazy, kitted out entertainment system. Because if I want to play something, or more importantly, if I want to record something for the channel, I can literally just plug in my Steam Deck. I can just plug in the deck and call it a day. And I think that's great. It's the best of both worlds. Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana. It's the best of both worlds. Anyway, it's the best of both worlds because I can still collect physical. I can still play physical. Granted, over the last week, I've exclusively played games on my Steam Deck. This is the first time I'm playing a game that's not on my Steam Deck and it's still digital, which is obvious. But no, that's not true. I did one. I did the Corel region. I did the third Phenomenon Intel on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I've been playing the game for 77 hours. I'm on chapter 12. I stopped playing for 2 months because I hate that game. Everything I loved about the first game is missing from the second game. In the sense of, it's so much padding that all the fun character interactions that you enjoy, like seeing freaking Cloud and Aerith go up to the top of the freaking Nibelheim windmill, it's like those are so few and far between because there's so much junk between those scenes. It would be better if you could just go through the game linearly. Is that a word? Linearly, with linearity. Go through the game in a linear fashion, like the first game, where there's a few things here and there, but they felt like reasonable stopping points. You know, the chapter was chapter 6, and then chapter 12 or whatever it was. There were those 2 sets of missions where there's chapter 3, or it's chapter 3, chapter 6, and chapter 9, I think it was, whatever it was. There's different sets of missions. I'm not talking about Dragon Ball Z, I'm talking about Final Fantasy, I'm sorry. That was cool because they came at kind of natural breaking points of the story. It's like, oh, you get to Wall Market, you're trying to get your bearings, we're gonna do some freaking missions. Oh, we got to Sector 5, you're trying to get your bearings, we're gonna do some freaking missions. That makes sense. This game, it's like we're gonna go places, and even though we have hella materia and can do whatever we want, can defeat crazy bosses, we're still gonna go to the freaking Under Coliseum, like this is Pokemon Coliseum, and freaking help these bandits when we could literally cut them down with our giant sword and keep moving. It's things like that, and I get it for a gameplay standpoint. So okay, you gotta play into it. That's fine. But I don't like the fact that I had to waste so much time going through the motions and just collecting stuff. Oh god, it's 9:41. I'm sleepy. 9:41 at night, that is. Let me ask you. Oh, he's gonna say it. Okay.
I know all of your moves, Vegeta, but you do not know my moves.
Isn't that what he says? He's basically Majin Buu. Like Android 19, he's basically Majin Buu. Alright, what do I gotta do? I gotta edit skills. And then we go to edit skills. And then we go Super Saiyan. You want to know something I absolutely hate? Can I look at the skills? Oh, you can only do that in battle? That's stupid. One of the things I absolutely hate is when you're on Reddit or anywhere and people are like, they refer to Super Saiyan as Super Saiyajin. I get it. That's what it's called in Japan. But guess what? We're not in Japan. And like, it's one thing if you abbreviate it SSJ because that's just the general abbreviation. But there's no reason to say the Japanese word just to say it. Like, it just seems kind of wonky to me.
What on earth?
Oh, she's gonna...
Leave me alone.
I didn't know they were gonna voice act this show. Yeah, Kakarot was in back. That's for sure. That's how Gohan showed up.
His heart condition seems stabilized. The guy that came from the future was right, Dave.
Wait, does he not know that's his son yet?
Listen to me, Kakarot. You and I have a score to settle. Once we've dealt with the androids, you're next. You got
Like, I love how he's just talking to an unconscious man. That's the one thing though. So I'm on like the final few episodes of DBZ,
Came all the way?
and
That was just
like I'm on episode like 284 or something. And we just yes, because I lent my energy to the Spirit Bomb. We just beat Majin Buu, and now like Vegeta just spent the last like 3 episodes getting his ass beat by How do I go fast? There we go. Just spent the last like few. I want to find Dragon Ball. Spent the last 3 episodes just getting toe up from the flow up. What? I saw something. I'm sorry. Yeah, he just spent the last 3 episodes getting toe up from the flow up. There we go. And I love the fact that was sort of like... Okay, it's weird because Goku has character development, but he's kind of just who he is from like Dragon Ball. Like, he doesn't really grow or change into anything particularly notable. Whereas, how do I do the Sensu thing? Okay. Whereas Vegeta here, we're just gonna like fly around for the rest of this episode, so don't mind me. What I have to do? Ooh, can I go to Korin's tower? Oh, I can. Whereas Vegeta, he goes from being literally a bloodthirsty mercenary killer to being an egotistical, like somehow father and husband, to somewhat normalizing to being an Earthling in like the 7-year time skip after the Cell games, to reverting to his brutalizing, murderous ways, to then freaking redeeming himself for the good of the planet. He effectively, like, okay, he doesn't die, but like he sacrifices his body so that the Earth can maintain, and it's not even for purely selfish reasons. Like, he's trying to do it for the people of Earth, and it's just so crazy to think about because, like, his planet's gone, and so he's kind of making good on what he couldn't do. He's saving a planet. That's all well and good, but I just think it's so cool because, like the Buu saga, I think back to. So I'm also I just started Buu's Fury again, and it's so cool to see Vegeta. And the fact that what has been motivating him for the 7 years that Goku's been dead, or however long it's supposed to be. But can we do like, I want to go this way. I'll just go across this. Any Dragon Balls? What's motivated him for like the 7 years? I always love South City because I think I've said this, but it got the palm trees. It's so great. I know the graphics is a little wonky. I have to play with the like renderer and everything because it wasn't running before, like I said, and so now I'm just trying to get it to run at a stable 60 frames per second. Can we go to Baba's house? But like the thing that has solely been motivating him for the last 20 or 7. Oh, and we're back. Gotta plug the computer in. The thing that's been motivating him for the last 7 years, is there nothing happening on the map? Has been besting Goku. I'll show off a battle point. And I think that's crazy to have that much conviction, to be that motivated to accomplish a thing, and like you can't even do it because the guy's dead. And it's crazy because they could have wished him back. Which is also, why are we fighting Cyberman? Which is also kind of weird because in DBZ Boost Fury, or I'm sorry, DBZ Legacy of Goku 2, the dragon's like, I can't wish Kakarot back because he's already been killed. But then that's the remade Kakarot, or that's the remade dragon. So in the anime, they say that he could be wished back, and then Goku's like, hey, don't I get a say in this? He's like, I realize that everybody who's come after the Earth has been because of me, so I'm gonna stay dead. And I guess part of the problem is that after a while, after a certain point, you can't revive somebody. Like, it's been too long, I guess. But it's crazy because Vegeta's still holding on to that, like, I'm going to be better than Kakarot. That's what's motivating me. And it just so happens that he gets the opportunity for the, when the, whatchamacallit happens, when the World Tournament comes back, it happens that Goku can come back for 24 hours. And it's like, how gratifying must that have felt? And then you don't get that opportunity. It's like, I can understand why he went and enlisted with Babidi, basically. I just think it's funny because he has such conviction, and I appreciate the development his character goes through over the course of the series. And then to see him in like GT, which is, I guess, non-canon or like an alternate timeline or whatever, it's just, wait, we don't, because 19's not in this.
Saiyans are far too overconfident. Pride is dangerous if you can't back it up.
I like this guy's voice actor, the Android 17. I like him a lot. I didn't realize. Wait, why don't I fight 18? This is weird because I'm pretty sure. Vegeta never fought 17. Wait, that's what I'm supposed to do. Let's see. Big Bang Tech. Oh, PKGE. Super Saiyan? I have to go Super Saiyajin. Alright, let's do this. No! Okay, let's see if this works. I don't think I had four. Whatchamacallits. Key bars. He defended. I know it. Because the CPU and they cheat. Yep. Anyway. I always thought that was cool. That's like that's the trademark DBZ. You're like all fighting all fast and stuff. Also, you know what's crazy? Is when I'm watching DBZ, and okay, I realized that. So I'm watching DB Super, and what's his name? 17 has like that green energy aura he can put off, and I didn't realize that was like what he could do. Like that was just an ability of his. Oh, rub that. I didn't realize that was like an ability because he does do it in DBZ. It's not really named or like considered heavily. It's just like, oh, he happens to put up this greenish energy field that no one mentions. But in DB Super, it's like, oh my goodness, yes, we have to make note of that because it's super important. Actually, let's just do that. That'll get me through the game. It's just interesting. I just think it's interesting. It's all just interesting.
I can't tell if I'm even doing any damage to this thing or not.
Somebody mentioned on Reddit, they were like, yo, Piccolo and Vegeta, I can't tell them apart. And it's like, I can, because like they're voiced by the same dude. But I will say, at one point, Piccolo and Vegeta's voices sounded way more different. Piccolo's is deeper, whereas Vegeta's more raspy. And like, there's just that kind of nuance, but I get it. If you don't think too hard. Oh, you gotta do back to back? What is this? Drake Meek Mill beef from 2015?
I'll give you fair warning. I have no intention of holding back.
Just because you're a woman. I like how she has the red ribbon logo. Does 17 have the red ribbon logo on him? Oh, dang it. I don't think I'll ever get to show off Big Bang Attack because... Welcome to Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack. Guard break. Let's do this. There we go. I'm gonna just press all the buttons at once and see what happens. I'll just keep doing it. I think it's cool when he does it because he goes, "Welcome to Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack!" Oh! Thought I had it. Thought I had it. Oh, but you keep all your ki? That's interesting. That's cool. Does 17 have a freaking energy attack? I don't even know. Or 18? She must have like a power blitz or something. I can't, but I don't know. She never really uses like a named energy attack in DBZ. Let's see, can I get a... No, she's not, I mean, she's not doing it. Usually... Oh, what? Alright, let's see. No, she's not doing anything. How do I do that? Like that? Okay. Cannot. Oh, you can't grab? You can't grab her? Oh, jump. Die. Yeah, she didn't use any energy attacks. That's weird. Okay, level up. Alright, well, I still have remaining Z points. You have to use them? That's stupid. We'll do guard and we'll do key. Why not? Yeah, so I started Boost Fury. I might do an episode on that. I have to buy another like HDMI hub so that I can hook my Steam Deck up. And that, I kind of need like another controller because I have this one controller, but it's hooked up to my Dell, and I don't like having to. Hold on a second. I don't like having to pair it and unpair it because then it's like a whole thing. No, don't open music. Don't open music. So I want to get another like 8-bit Do controller. I saw one that I like. It's kind of like an Xbox controller. I have Xbox controllers, but I just don't want to pair them because I just like to keep things with things and be like, okay, this is the Steam Deck controller. This is the Dell controller. This is the Xbox controller. So what was I saying? I want to play something. I don't know, but that's gonna do it for this episode of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Next time we're gonna come back, hopefully find some more Dragon Balls. I would love to find some Dragon Balls. Can I get a Dragon Ball? Can I? Oh, what was that? Let's see what this is all about. Is there a power reading? There is a power reading.
What is enormous energy? Piccolo? No, that's absurd.
It's kind of weird that they don't have. It's kind of weird they don't have these like cutscenes on the map proper. Or maybe that is where I was supposed to go. I might just have continued the story. Some of the cutscenes you can find are just kind of random, like scattered around the map. It's kind of weird. What I was saying is Boost Fury. I'm playing Boost Fury. That game is so much better than Legacy of Goku 2. It's like a little bit more fleshed out. There's a guard button. You can level up your stats. There's only 3 stats, but you can level them up how you want. There's equipment. Even something as simple as you can run. Like if you're running on one screen, get to the end of the other screen, go to the next screen. You continue running, which I'm like that. You don't do that in Budokai 3 or Legacy of Goku 2. Which on a similar note, I don't think I'll ever play Legacy of Goku 1 again because I played it as a kid. That stuff was so hard. Like Legacy of Goku 2 is hard because you really have to just grind to a certain point. There's not like a lot of, there's no guard button. There's limited techniques. Like Super Saiyan drains your energy. All right, what's this battle point? I'll do this and I'll end it. Super Saiyan drains your ki and you untransform. Whereas like in Boo's Fury, aka Legacy of Goku 3, your ki drain, your Dragon Ball Z meter, your Super Saiyan meter drains, but it doesn't then drain all of your ki. Oh, that's cool. We get to fight Doranksu. So yeah.
Buster Cannon!
Oh, that's Final Impact. That's cool. Oh, I always thought it was cool when Trunks could use his sword in battle. But swords are always weird because no one's like getting freaking chopped up in DBZ. Well, but like they can get chopped up in DBZ. It's just they don't because that would be weird because it's a children's show. Wait, I'm a Super Saiyan. Here we go. Blarg. What is that? He goes, Blarg! But yeah, Boo's Fury is really good. I might do a playthrough of that one day. It's fairly easy to level up to in the beginning. Like, I leveled Gohan to like 75, just cause. And then he starts at like level 55. And I'm trying to level Trunks up a little bit. But it doesn't really matter, because you end up, like, some of the final gates are like level 40 or something. It's level 140. It's crazy. But that's going to do it for this episode of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Next time we'll come back, head to the plains with Vegeta. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.